Hello everyone. In today's lesson, we will learn how to analyze the means and standard deviations for Likert scale responses. You can check our previous lesson on inputting Likert scale questions in SPSS. Before we start, let's take note of this. Likert scale items come in the form of string variables. String variables, simply speaking, are variables that contain not just numbers, but also other characters. SPSS can only analyze numbers. In that case, we have to change the string variables to numeric variables before SPSS can recognize the data. To confirm this, let's try analyzing without changing to numeric so you understand what I'm talking about. I go to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, then click on Descriptives. What do you see? The descriptives window that pops up is empty, containing no variables of interest for the study. SPSS does not recognize the variables since they are string variables. What then do? We have to recode the string variables to numeric variables. We can do this by clicking on Transform at the menu bar. The drop-down list appears, then we navigate to recode into different variables. This window appears, and then we can begin with the recoding process. We select a variable and shift its position to the right empty box. In this box, we can see it's written string variables to output variable. The output variable becomes the numeric variable. Now we can specify the name and label for the output variable here. I will change the output name to B1 and maintain the same label used for the string variable. So it's labeled as it reduces project cost. After we click on Change to effect it, the next thing we have to do is specify the values. We will change the old values to new values. The old values become the labels: strongly disagree, agree, neutral, agree, and strongly agree, while the new values are the corresponding numbers to the labels. In the old value, I input disagree, and in the new value, I input 1, and then click on Add. I do the same for the other ratings with their corresponding values. After completing this step, you click on Continue, then click on OK. Now, SPSS recognizes the string variable as a numeric variable, and it registers here as you can see. We repeat the same process for all the other variables, so a quick one on this. Having completed the recoding, the next significant step is to specify the values. For every label used in the Likert scale, we give the corresponding rating in this way. 1 signifies strongly disagree. You repeat the same process for the other labels. So a quick one on this. Having done all this, your data is good for analysis. Go to Analyze. In the menu bar, from the drop-down list, click on Descriptive Statistics, and then click on Descriptives. The Descriptives menu bar appears, and this time, you can see SPSS recognizes the variables since they are now numeric variables. Highlight all the variables and bring them to the right box here for the analysis. You can verify from the options box what you seek to achieve. In our case, I am particularly interested in finding out the means and standard deviation. After your options are done here, you click on continue, then OK. This is the output we are getting for all our variables showing the means and standard deviations. I hope you found this video useful. Subscribe to our channel so you'll be notified of our next lesson. So bye-bye for now.